At 71, Thomas was told his only option was to double his medication. But he refused. He didn't change his diet. He changed one tiny morning habit: half a teaspoon of a dark oil mixed with a pinch of white powder. What happened by day 3 didn't just surprise his gastroenterologist. It changed everything he thought he knew about chronic relief. Here is the powerful truth about black seed oil. It is not just about the oil. The real secret, the one that unlocks healing for 17 different health problems, is the little-known chemical reaction that happens when you mix it with a common, everyday kitchen staple you already own. But a quick, serious warning. Do this the wrong way, and you will just make a useless, fizzy mess in your stomach. Worse, you'll waste the oil. But do it the precise way I am about to show you, and you instantly create a supercharged remedy that enters your bloodstream in minutes. Today, I will reveal exactly how this combination treats 17 urgent health issues, from the nagging heartburn that keeps you awake to the stiff joints that make mornings miserable. But you must stick around for number 15. It is the single biggest, most scientifically stunning discovery about this combination, and it involves a story you won't believe. Let's begin. Problem number 1. Acid reflux and heartburn. Thomas, the man I mentioned earlier, had suffered from acid reflux for over 10 years. It got so bad that he slept sitting up in a recliner chair just to keep the burning acid from creeping up his throat. He missed coffee. He missed spicy food. He missed sleeping in a bed next to his wife. On the first morning, Thomas took this mixture. He mixed 1 teaspoon of cold-pressed black seed oil with half a teaspoon of organic honey and a tiny pinch of baking soda in warm water. He drank it on an empty stomach. Why did this work when pills failed? It is simple chemistry. The baking soda, or sodium bicarbonate, instantly neutralizes the excess acid in the stomach, putting out the fire immediately. But the black seed oil does the heavy lifting. It contains thymoquinone, a compound that coats the irritated lining of the esophagus and stomach, reducing inflammation effectively. By day 3, Thomas slept flat on his back for the first time in a decade. No burning, no pills, just deep, restorative sleep. Now, while this relief for your stomach is life-changing, what this mixture does for your bladder at number 2 is something every senior needs to know. Problem number 2. Urinary tract health. As we age, our bladder doesn't empty as completely as it used to. This stagnant environment is a playground for bacteria. If you find yourself rushing to the bathroom constantly, or feeling that burning sensation, this mix is your new best friend. The baking soda slightly alkalizes your urine. Bacteria hate an alkaline environment. They cannot survive in it. Meanwhile, the black seed oil acts as a potent natural antibiotic. Simply take the same mixture, oil, honey, and a pinch of baking soda, once a day for 3 days. It flushes the system gently. You don't need harsh chemicals. You just need to change the environment inside your bladder so bacteria can't grow. It is a simple fix for a nagging problem. But the benefits don't stop at the bladder. This next point is vital for your heart. Problem number 3. High blood pressure. Support, high blood pressure is the silent enemy of our golden years. Your blood vessels stiffen like old garden hoses left in the sun. This mixture helps them relax. Research suggests that black seed oil acts as a mild calcium channel blocker. In plain English, it tells your blood vessels to widen and relax, allowing blood to flow freely without pressure. The baking soda helps balance the pH of your blood, reducing the acidic stress that damages vessel walls. I am not saying to throw away your heart medication. Never do that without your doctor. But adding this natural vasodilator can support healthy numbers. Imagine going to your next checkup and having your doctor ask, "What have you been doing differently?" And speaking of feeling lighter and better, let's talk about the stomach comfort waiting for you at number 4. Problem number 4. Bloating and gas. We have all been there. You eat a small meal, but you feel like you swallowed a balloon. Your stomach feels hard, tight, and uncomfortable. This usually happens because of low stomach acid or fermentation in the gut. The combination of black seed oil and baking soda acts as a carminative. That is a fancy word meaning it breaks up gas bubbles instantly. The baking soda reacts with the gas, neutralizing it, while the oil stops the fermentation process. Within 20 minutes of drinking this warm mixture, you will feel the pressure release. Your stomach flattens. The discomfort vanishes. It is one of the fastest-acting remedies in this list. But sometimes the problem isn't inside, it is on the outside. Problem number 5. Skin rashes and hives. If you have itchy, red patches on your skin that just won't go away with regular lotion, stop scratching and head to the kitchen. For this, we change the method. Do not drink it. Make a paste. Mix 1 tablespoon of baking soda with enough black seed oil to form a thick, dark paste. Apply this directly to the rash or hives. The baking soda stops the itch immediately by neutralizing the acids on the skin. The black seed oil penetrates deep into the dermis to reduce the histamine reaction that causes the redness. Leave it on for 15 minutes, then rinse with cool water. The relief is instant. It is wonderful for bug bites, mystery rashes, or even heat rash. While this soothes your skin, the protection it offers your mouth at number 6 is something your dentist will notice. Problem number 6. Oral health and gum disease. Receding gums and bad breath are not just cosmetic issues. They are signs of bacterial imbalance in your mouth. Commercial mouthwash often burns and kills the good bacteria along with the bad. Instead, try oil pulling with a twist. Mix half a teaspoon of black seed oil with a pinch of baking soda. Swish it around your mouth for 3 minutes. Do not swallow it, spit it out. The baking soda acts as a gentle abrasive, scrubbing away plaque without damaging enamel. The oil kills the specific bacteria that cause gum disease and bad breath. Your mouth will feel cleaner than it has in years, and your gums will look pink and healthy. Now we are moving to a problem that affects almost everyone over 60. This is where the mixture truly shines. Problem number 7. Joint pain and arthritis. Let me tell you about Mary. Mary is 68 and loves her garden, but for the last 2 years, her knees were so stiff in the morning that it took her an hour just to get moving. She described it as rusty hinges. She started taking the black seed oil and baking soda mix for her digestion, but something else happened. On day 7, she realized she had walked down the stairs without holding the rail. Here is why. Inflammation is the root cause of arthritis pain. It is like a fire burning inside your joints. Black seed oil contains a compound called thymoquinone, which is one of the most powerful natural anti-inflammatories on earth. When you add baking soda, you alkalize the body. Inflammation thrives in an acidic body, but struggles in an alkaline one. By hitting the pain from both angles, cooling the inflammation with the oil, and changing the environment with the baking soda, you get relief that lasts. Mary is back in her garden now. She still has old knees, as she calls them, but the rusty feeling is gone. If you are finding value in this, keep listening, because we are about to tackle the digestive system's most stubborn enemy. Problem number 8. Symptoms of irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. IBS can make life unpredictable. One day you are constipated, the next you are running to the bathroom. It makes you afraid to leave the house. This mixture acts as a modulator. It doesn't just stop diarrhea or force a bowel movement. It regulates the bowel. The oil soothes the spasm in the intestinal walls, that cramping feeling you know too well. The baking soda ensures the digestive tract isn't too acidic, which often triggers the spasms. Take a small dose, just half a teaspoon of oil and a pinch of soda, in the morning. It signals your gut to calm down and function normally. It gives you back control over your day. And while we are soothing the body, let's look at a common cold season complaint. Problem number 9. Sore throat and cough. When you feel that tickle in the back of your throat, don't wait. That is the virus trying to settle in. Mix 1 teaspoon of black seed oil, a pinch of baking soda, and warm water. Gargle with it for 30 seconds, then swallow. The gargling allows the baking soda to kill bacteria on contact in the throat. When you swallow, the oil coats the throat, protecting raw tissue and suppressing the cough reflex. It works faster than those sugary cough drops, and it actually fights the infection instead of just masking it. Now, before we get to the deeper issues like fatigue and the big autoimmune reveal, we need to support the organ that filters it all. Problem number 10. Kidney support. Your kidneys work hard every single day filtering your blood. Over time, they can get sluggish or bogged down by acidic crystals, the precursors to kidney stones. This mixture is a gentle kidney tonic. The baking soda increases the pH of your urine, which dissolves uric acid crystals before they can turn into painful stones. The black seed oil protects the kidney tissue from oxidative stress. Think of it as a gentle flush for your filters. Now, a quick note. To get these results, the quality of the oil matters. It must be cold-pressed and stored in a dark glass bottle. If you are using cheap, processed oil, you are just drinking fat. If you don't have a bottle you trust in your cabinet right now, I have put a link to a pure, cold-pressed option in the description below. It is the one I trust for its potency. Now, let's talk about energy. Problem number 11. Chronic fatigue. I am not talking about being tired after a long day. I am talking about that heavy, bone-deep exhaustion, where your legs feel like lead. Often this is caused by low-grade inflammation stealing your energy. Your body is spending so much energy fighting internal battles that there is nothing left for you. Black seed oil is rich in fatty acids and antioxidants that boost mitochondrial function. That is the battery pack inside your cells. By reducing the inflammation load with the help of baking soda, you free up energy. Users often report a lifting of the fog within a week. You don't feel hyper, just awake. And speaking of things we want to remove, let's discuss skin growths. Problem number 12. Warts and skin tags. These are annoying, unsightly, and stubborn. Doctors freeze them or cut them, but they often come back. Make the thick paste again. Oil and soda. Apply a dollop directly onto the wart or skin tag and cover it with a bandage. Leave it overnight. The baking soda slowly dries out the growth, while the black seed oil attacks the virus inside the wart. Repeat this every night. It might take 2 weeks, but eventually the tag will simply dry up and fall off. No pain, no scars. Problem number 13. Fungal nail infections. Yellow, brittle, thick nails. It is embarrassing and it is hard to treat because fungus lives deep under the nail bed where creams can't reach. Black seed oil is unique because it is transdermal. It soaks through tissue. Mix the oil and soda in a small basin of warm water and soak your feet for 20 minutes. The baking soda softens the hard nail, allowing the antifungal oil to penetrate deep underneath. Do this daily while watching TV. Slowly, you will see clear, healthy nail growing out from the base. Problem number 14. Candida and yeast overgrowth. This is related to the fungus but happens internally. If you crave sugar constantly, have a white coating on your tongue, or feel foggy, you might have Candida overgrowth. Candida loves sugar and acid. It hates this mixture. The baking soda removes the acidity it needs to thrive, and the black seed oil disrupts the yeast cells. It is a powerful 1-2 punch to reset your gut balance, and now we arrive at the most significant discovery. Number 15. Problem number 15. Autoimmune inflammation. This is where the story of Robert comes in. Robert was 64 and suffering from what his doctors called chronic fatigue syndrome, mixed with autoimmune markers. He had brain fog so bad he couldn't finish sentences. His body ached everywhere. He felt like he was fading away. He tried every diet, every specialist. They told him he was just depressed. They were wrong. His body was in a state of constant high-alert inflammation. His immune system was attacking his own tissues. He started the black seed oil and baking soda protocol cautiously. Half a dose at first. Here is the science. Thymoquinone in black seed oil is an immunomodulator. That means it doesn't just boost the immune system, it balances it. If your system is overactive, like in autoimmune disease, it calms it down. If it is weak, it boosts it. The baking soda provided the alkaline environment necessary for his cells to repair. It didn't happen overnight. but by week 4 the brain fog lifted. Robert described it as someone finally turning the lights back on. His joint pain subsided, his energy returned. He wasn't cured, autoimmune issues are complex, but he got his life back. He could play with his grandkids again. He could think clearly. This mixture calmed the storm inside his body when nothing else could. Problem number 16. Dark spots and uneven skin tone. As we age, liver spots, or dark patches appear on our hands and face. This is oxidation of the skin. Mix a drop of black seed oil, a pinch of baking soda, and a squeeze of lemon juice. Dab it only on the dark spots at night. The combination exfoliates the dark pigment and encourages fresh skin cell turnover. It fades them gently over time. Problem number 17. Toothache relief. We end with a practical emergency tip. If you have a sudden throbbing toothache and can't get to the dentist, this is your rescue. Dip a cotton swab in black seed oil, then dip it in baking soda. Press it directly onto the painful tooth and gum. The numbing relief is almost instant, and the antibacterial action starts fighting the infection immediately. It buys you time and peace of mind.